All right, let's take you to the Free State now, with the ANC in the provinces announcing its new Provincial Executive Committee after this weekend's elective conference. Let's listen in live.
Indicating who has actually managed to get into the PEC. The first name is Kalipa Tandukolo, Mbalula Jabu, Hare Queen Tabiseng, Greg Ntatisi, Soja Magi, Mokwena Saki, Dlamini Mapule, Mohai Siso, Matai Maqueen Letsoha, Mashia Nozililo, Rockman Elizabeth, Msibi Makosini, Mutaun Sonto, Shasha Mandro, Tobias Tandi, Nonoes Muretlo, Sikhwebela Zama, Mufukeng Manise, Tabani Lerotoji Castro, Ndugani Nolita, Sesele Khotso, Tlhakudi Mzwandile, Makhubu Linda, Mach Zukile, Dithebe Sello, Khobani Oupa, Pukunzi Kinalemang, Lokman Zine, More Ike, Seate Olga. Those are the names that are going to be presented to the chair of the committee, and the chair, as he has indicated, will then hand over one of the reports to the province. And perhaps before I do that, Chair, I must thank you particularly for your leadership during this particular process. We obviously had few challenges on the first day, and then you were able to assist us. From the point of the administration of the elections, you want to run a very credible process. And that credible process is dependent largely on some of the political aspects. So political aspects have got an impact on how you administer the electoral processes. And because we want to run our process with integrity and professionalism, we always try to make sure that the political leadership deals with the political issues, so that we are not forced as an election management body to deal with those complex issues that really have got nothing to do with us from the side of the administration of the elections. And you have been able to assist us together with your deputy, Sister Jana, and other members who have been part of this, who have been deployed by the NEC. And I just want to hand over now to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. On behalf of, firstly, the steering committee of the ANC that ran the 9th Provincial Conference, the electoral committee that has done, we need to convey our sincere thanks and gratitude in a professional manner and in a diligent manner, in which you, with your organization, IMSA, and your staff, have ran the affairs of the ANC around the administration of the election. We are very content and very happy that the decision that was made by the ANC in the province to seek your organization to assist us to run our elections. You have a very good reputation. You have served our country with humility, have contributed in our continent in the strengthening of democracy, but also internationally, where your expertise have always been sought. And we have observed with a professionalism on how we have conducted your affairs, in as much as there were influences, especially that we can call it dependent on the politics that we had to deal with. We want to convey our sincere gratitude to all the members that were there in the electoral committee. Thank the observers from all the organizations, the leagues, and also the RECs, that they have not slept for more than 48 hours, diligently carrying this task on behalf of our movement. And I must also thank members of the NEC. They've been here as far as Tuesday, never slept, ensuring that they do what is humanly possible to carry this task and ensure that the people of Free State, they are allowed to proceed with their lives with an organization that they love, that it must discharge its responsibility. We also want to thank the then IPC, that was the one that was convening the elections, and thank the leadership of Comrade Mxolisi Tukwana and his collective. But our biggest thanks goes to the delegates of the ANC, the manner in which they discharge the revolutionary obligation of their organization, especially the delegates from our branches, clearly understanding what does it mean to be a delegate. And they also thank the leadership of the ANC, led by the Secretary General, Comrade Fikile Mbalula, who has been assigned by the officials to guide us all the time as a person responsible in terms of our constitution to ensure the structures of the ANC are actually working. We want to say thank you very much to Ujola, the national chairperson who came, guided us and addressed the conference, but more importantly, His Excellency Comrade President Ramaphosa, who gave that message and the marching orders to the organization. And we thank these members of the ANC who are still remaining here, especially the delegates that are still here, a number of them that to travel to various areas because the conference was scheduled for that. And we had agreed that we'll use this opportunity to receive the results. That's what we've done. We've received the results, but also on behalf of ourselves, we want to thank the staff of the ANC. We want to thank the security and all those that were involved, including our host. But lastly, the members of the media that are still here. They've been burning the midnight oil, covering the ANC, and the people of Free State, they are a testimony what has happened here. At this stage, I want to indicate I've received the results. They are all sealed. And I'll formally hand over, in terms of our task now, this copy to the Secretary of the Province. And one copy, my colleagues who are in the NEC, they know our task. I must bring one copy and a report back to the Secretary General of the ANC, Comrade Fikile Mbalula. Then the ANC, NEC will proceed. But now there is leadership in the province, formally declared by the IEC, the IMSA as our agency. On behalf of the people that were here as delegates, this is a true reflection of the will of the people of the province in terms of the delegates. After I've handed over to Unopala, this process is over. I'll close there. But if there are any issues the media want to do, it will be a press conference that the chairperson of the province and myself we can take. But from this process organizationally, after I'm giving the copy to Comrade DLL, the process is closed. And then after that, we can interact with the media with Comrade Chair. Ngicela wena nobhala. Ngathi awuphethanga nane ball pen nje nobhala.
No, thanks.
Comrades, at this stage, this session is done. Comrade Opa, I'm not sure whether we still have to hand over as a spokesperson until the PEC sits. And Comrade Dan, myself and the chair of Comrade Chair of the province, Dugwana, will entertain the media.
All right, those are live visuals from Bloemfontein, where the ANC has just announced the names of the additional PEC members. Many by now would know that Mxolisi Ntugwana has been elected provincial chair after defeating Premier Sisi Ntombela. The task ahead now, as they state, is to unite the party and rally behind the new leadership.